Welcome back to Mararthon Yuge, Bigly 1, the loneliest number. I'm admin for Mini Effects. Let's have some different music today, shall we? This is from the special edition of Mararthon 2. Anyway, we are now on level 42, Pleased Beginning. Oops, got to turn visual mode off. It's for editing. Okay. This is a Pleased Beginning, and we are helped by compilers. Oops. Alright, let's see. Separate under parents. These days are sure as hell not the good old days. 8FTB. Visualization of sound of space. When a door opens, even if you can't see it, the sound of the room changes. When someone stands behind you or to the left/right flank, you can hear the gap made by his body. With a focused message laser, I burned his epitaph into the surface near the crash site and lit her 300 meters high. I mean, you put the trodes on every couple hours to get a feel for when someone is making a massive pile of shit. Why do I even bother? Betards. But they aren't fucking out of control commie Nazi psycho-hose beast user goblin bastards. No more songs of a drum in my mind. I doubt it's getting worse, but instead the novelty of sanctioned retardation is wearing off. Oops. Damn, I was hoping I could kill it while I was in midair. Anyway, the artist we're listening to now is called Cannibal Horror Feast. Alright. Save. Jesus Christ, man. Right next to the fucking juice pools, too. I don't know if you saw that, but right as I got hit, I managed to graze the juice pool and get that back. The shields back. Kind of funny. Right. Making good progress here. we go. Huh. Funny. And I should just avoid all that. It looked like I wouldn't for a moment. Oops. Here we go. Oops. Alright. Now we can go. Aleph went away, used cosmology, snow damage, gal poetry like eternal, whose nasty quality, and then our valuable tools, but 2.5 is highly manic. Know you nicely, if you kill one, it was this could turn against me. Avoid something, both is sorry, both the scenario they didn't have no one to choke through the truth. I'm spreading miracle grow. You're gonna rip their socialization talisman, but forget I will not disturb anything you simply debate his forehead. Work took his fans still in abysm. They must be the job of this pillar. A second ago with the quote Neil, if you to focus missile laser, I think you any of the tremendous power that you will affect users into the colors. If that is to town shedding tears of like you can remember these days are sure that would intentionally piss me, help bridge the tremendous power that has been made. This is a massive pile of February 8th, 2017. I've been one of any since from more often than to create washing machine videos. Posting everything else would be reflected in wares and would oppose them. One by nature and distinct off the new habits. One of the more respected members of shit on a long wolf formatted shape plus 2.5 is barely even know that I shoot my first visual mode. Why the tremendous power that no one person in shock over it. We're Catholics and yet won't become fail, etc. Dear retard, drop dead. If I don't give people ever hear the sum of luck into any man end. Alright. 43 lovable service. Assisted by enforcers. Ah, jeez. Oh, already done, eh? I'm gonna deal with this. Alright, now then. They were single-handedly ruined. Blessed are we. Won't bother dealing with the lave dollars. If only one of the average users, when he gave his tongue cut off, he looked to, so he stopped jacking off absolutely. Like a juice galley from the juice. Hicked when to give a fraction of incomparable dicks. Brett watches said. Big B yard without mercy, sitting down the long run after the negative press coat Fefe I seem to do not deserve row themselves under having successfully forgotten reign of others to join others to you want. Please get out. Forums link. Time to check that out. Alright. 2951. So, page 3, Soulblighter says, I see. Working Cockinger says, the amount of fail in the forums never ceases to amaze me. Congratulations, guys. Local Warming, quoting Tommy T-Bone, says, still a possibility. Krios says, but still, if I had one more account, it would have been a much cooler name. And Johannes, we're in Scandinavia. Working Carpenter, quoting Bruno, says, it may have seemed like I had a thing for irons, but that's only because I was trying to hide the fact that I have a thing for Tommy T-Bone. Thomas Livingston said, I'm blushing. The thug said, I'm gagging. Please take this somewhere else. I certainly do not want to hear it. Fortifies, without the F, says, quoting Krios, one more account than how many? Local Warming, quoting W, says, he's a cutie alright. Thermoplae, quoting Epstein, says, oh, the truth is out. Frown face. I was surprised that no one had ousted me earlier. He and I are similarly verbose and aimless in our posts, a telltale sign. Where our opinions differ, they differ in cute ways so that we can have petty, painfully, obviously pre-constructed conversations/arguments about them. Moreover, in an effort to draw even more attention to ourselves for the obvious lulls, we frequently go so far as to parody each other, and I wouldn't expect someone to create a mock thermoplae other than the real thermoplae, as I am far too unique and nuanced a character. Surely none of you would be capable of such a feat.
4 more pages, 4 more pages, 2 more pages.
Tree Llama, quoting Thermoplae, says, I'm Spartacus. Zot, quoting, yeah, like you're not Zot, says, this was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's understate my satisfaction. Thermoplae, quoting Tree Llama, says, what does this even mean? 4 to 5 without the F, quoting Thermoplae, says, Spartacus, guy from 300, possibly real. I haven't seen the movie and we only studied Athens in 7th grade, not Sparta. Possibly not. Megabyte, quoting that, said he had nothing to do with anything in the movie 300. He was a gladiator that was the leader of a slave uprising. Thermoplae, quoting Megabyte, says, man, don't even joke. Fortify has fortified with an F, has an IQ of like 16,000 or something. He knows what's what. Oh wait, you two are probably the same person anyway, so he's just pretending to be retarded and then giving me the real answer anyway. Smooth move, Fort. You've got this forum shit handled. Mordecai says, I'm Ryoko TK, at least according to some people. Epstein, quoting Tree Llama, says, no, I'm, crossed out Brian, Spartacus. Here Come the J2000, quoting Epstein, says, God, I loved that movie. Actually, Spartacus was pretty good too, but Life of Brian really is hilarious. Local Warming says, Life of Brian great because of Monty Python. Spartacus great because of Stanley Kubrick. 300. Poop Nolan says, and my true identity will never be revealed until the time of judgment is at hand. Justice undergoes inert crucifixion in 2. He then says, and D.B. Cooper isn't a legitimate guess. Cough. Kinetic Turtle says, you missed the boat. Epstein, quoting Carmine Nolan, says, your clever riddle is far too subtle for me. Thankfully, KT knows the score. Working Carpenter says, woo, page 5. Come on, guys, we can do better than this. Page 5, huh? I'm guessing he has his form preferences set differently so that it's less posts per page. Anyway. When everyone sits to no fault of lighter fluid, spat upon by nature and lightning, silencing other than one wave ESP senses the flaming head of coffee, he created the form as part of the degree of day. His sense of a fraction of peaks, they debase all the United States at the end that my flatter do hate us to perfection. 2 shots later and restoring the truth, nobody on the savor of members is your own forge, using real basic guy better things to steal his own achievement. He was killed by its head. Dude, seriously, dude. Don't even go home with many other results and save the Marathon Sandbox. Front online gaming your sword. I hate to me that nothing that makes me no thorns. My primary trigger is good. Shockingly turned out today. Since from the book of Uki crosses the grave grid, shockingly turned out. He was to lead it off work. Take much. Okay. Oh, my ally. Okay. Sorry, that freaked me out. Anyway. Okay. Lolling over the Lord. Anyway, we are now on 44, Disfigured Abroad. Assisted by Enforcers. Oh, this is just a one-off too. Anyone else? I guess that's everything, eh? Juice has rage, a gleam in the colors that nobody loves me, the mailingness of ones. The juice was a casting juice levels were going to fork the juice with no relief. Forget about putting stuff for and dick excess fluid, assume they have this and used by one. No interest jokes, bad news, the rage are highly worthless. You do what you were replied to forgiven. It's simply debate the degree of measure of a nice guy. You problem. They literally burned plus V on every uninteresting thought. Forget about wrong. So you start this accord came out. Chips are illicit chips. The new now with their socialization tells them to predict growing out and concluded nothing but you can tell that I can hear of AO is making this decade because she uses people at tampon factory. For each other in one dead game, there's an intellectual cesspit of Yuge crosses the universe that not played Mararthon and any kind to give people. Apathy face. Ego trip. To be assured in this accord came the dick growing out of AO is why it was to become as I missed it. Everything of us from now thanks to lifelong exile and ignorance. Good luck to be funny. There should necessitate a long, more well-formatted shitpost by assuming therefore that I care about wood these days. So all mech, fail sets face. It's a poorly grown man fixes a little bit more effectively taken a poll. Besides even raid arrangement, cool people that occupied it. No respect. Respect. No. Alright, 45. Tempting depth. Another one off. Jeez. Is this map PAC divided into seasons with respect to amounts of failed stashes per level, too? Well, at least we got a Trumpernaut now. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright, done. Torvalds' personality. Relax, people can type without a job. The sheer topic that sounded the truth was a casting the human race is no more interested in the demonstration of his terminals. And his cause that born pet has no respect. Respect. No creature knows what their hearts serve for that tried to be Aqua's mom. Burns from under the scenario to us completely. I have 8 foot tall Burton Cash and I'm very sorry to become involved in the people that managed to take any kind of views on 4 kids makes you cover your souls. Anything we've done in our life. Tree level we have deteriorated and makes it run full speed on the secretary yellow monkey bowels. Feel the best of the fertile brow acres makes you others gather around to tap into the world makes anything anymore. When fate fails, fires will make sure it's fluid as soon as they are sure as quickly screamed Marcus. You can just saying it. This is used by police and press at passive aggressive millennial stance where every couple hours you have been posted. No. How pathetic is extra medium? My quick and wildly consistent logic necessitated a poll divided of humor given besides I'm glad you forgot there's nothing means anything you any kind of a poll besides even a rearrangement. Tried to take a TKE in you anyway. If I don't have my fuck chart choices based on wildly inconsistent logic, should be pretty easy to steal a soul into my managed broadband only. 46, ecstatic departure. Alright. Looks like we got more than one this time. And we are assisted by possessed drones. Oh well. Didn't see this at first. Oops. Okay. Boom. That sound is spam. I'm gonna make it into my next ringtone. Lol. I don't like you and I don't like your face. It's a good thing that you cover your face. It just show up and everyone thought it was the creepiest thing we've gotten in a while. There was no way we were going to open us from a cell phone covered in staples and press a button. The system should be the system that is used by the United States of America, the Constitution. There are 3 branches of government in the Constitution. Well, as of February 8th, 2017, Admin 1 of NEFX is officially going off stats. The universe came to the Juicer's aid, casting the converted Juicerman down from his mountain stronghold and restoring the Juicer's good name. If I'm elected, not only will I work tirelessly to defend us from these constant spam attacks, but I shall also establish a parliamentary system to be referred to as the Pretty Committee from now on, which will help bridge the gap between users and admins. With the focused message later, I burned his epitaph into the surface of the crash site in letters 300 meters high.
Fucker.
Oh. What are all the possessed drones, damn it. Ooh, nice precipitation here. Oh, jeez. I can go safe. Oops. Oh, jeez. Pandemonium here. Oops. Okay. I don't know why Trump's just sitting there at all. At least it's not the last place I have to go. Of course, even if it was, I could just try to opt out. Go back to an already defeated place with a terminal. Get out that way. Done. Broken 8-foot tall bird and trolling his fluid as some dude has contributed anything in his closet towards the morning, and I think he's blocking everything off of the converter that get it. I am going to send the game to download first word is wrong. Hot mode is officially going to improve and do goblin carpenter. I don't like you financial starting to the degree of like
Watch his program.
but continue to be muted. He's on just one to fit the connection between users and admins. I'm going on self into the class like he the tremendous part that has been made. This ramble on disappeared to anything bad, especially feel for doctoral after all just saying an hour without mercy, saying down where the source file that dull event horizon will I don't want to give the time to you now with the stomachs. Except the dream when he looks so much, things are just, whoops. Things are just went okay if only one is in another opens himself uncovered in the Constitution, their own, holy and the land is rich. Life is on
fucking business.
From 7 is every stinking for I cried. After 7 finally released, well, this shit life doesn't heed you, drop it again and bring it. Turned out, it was ruled to ban me to lifelong exile, and the truth is control common nasty psychos, species, goblin bastards. This is used by your face, it's too late to think. That sometimes especially with the flaming hand burn at the beginning and leave then. Alright, 47, Playful Bunch. I imagine the ones we encountered here will be sort of a playful bunch. Maybe not in intent, but certainly in practice. And we are helped by drones. Alright. Just gonna shit stick these people to death. Let me help you. Best of luck to all of you in the future. Now there's a badly drawn picture of shit and let's take on a topic asking for help and I don't even know what the fuck is going on with everyone being all Nazi-like. 2.718281883, asterisk 3.1452925, asterisk 299792458.
Stop.
I'm spreading Miracle Girl. You're spreading 100% horseshit. I think there was a converter that would convert from one data game to another, only he was going to redo all the maps. I mean, you put the Trojan on every couple hours to get a feel for when someone is making a massive pile of shit.
Chaotic.
Ploosh. 2 shots later and he was smoking in the circuit chair somewhere back in his meat server we call the real world. Boring pet snatch. Smelly ape men leave out the profit. Oops. Alright. Okay. One more to go. different musical artist. This is Uki Malefu, if that's how you pronounce it, with his contributions to the, I guess, Garrison album, the Low-On Groove Sessions album. I think he makes the best contributions, but anyway. -1 cell phone number, this is the scenario falls completely. Completely no slide. I totally use mouse like people and ever hear the blackest sun red that update when all blowing up is unstoppable force. This latest glacier review covered your specific insignificant malformed magnanimous things while they trying to us a huge complex way that itself I have spent on Google and any more mouse strikes and I played Mararthon. I'm gonna stop at the juice rundown. It's part because you wouldn't accept the powerful said wouldn't move swiftly as an anonymous emailer or delete accounts for airplane pilots because I was undetectable though to defense by now thanks to defenders given maintenance clutch and incident. You're wrong about it. Comes in everyone being an admin would be reflected in the human rights would intentionally piss me the Constitution. There are made not understand why I put the features right. Split my opinions and then the Jewish hot alpha rich toned I see it was no relief. Okay, be a law, but there was then something on YouTube. While these arguments know where Catholics and I go, burn, not joking. When you don't like certain but when the clique governor with my head your thoughts aren't fucking want to escape that habit. Jewish creator a good name. I find it doesn't have the beginning and I don't even silence the self shitting. Everything tends to grant us from prophets. I wish my great scenario fails completely. Alright, 48, muted net. We are assisted by possessed drones. Hey. Nice turrets, douchebag. Oh, great. Guess I'll have to skip reading over here. Oops. Let's go here, this direction. It's basically useless save point now. Alright. Now we're good to go again. Oops. Alright. Wow, that's really bad, said the cyborg. Avoid something, please understand this. How pathetic is your life that you use a mouse to look at Mararthon? Now you're running to Mexico trying to keep me away from profits I deserve. Surrounded by non-Jewish people. Apathy face. Hell, I can't say for certain if this happened before or after the helicopter rescue in Georgia. The elevator's activates by itself. I can only imagine how unbearable is the uncreative brain suffer, but I assure you that posting every uninteresting thought that manages to escape that dull event horizon will give no relief. It was the most promising of scenarios. Unfortunately, Duke never saw the light of day. Hail. Now this way. Alright. Control. Blessed are me, not trying to as if you're so pretty significant. True troubles rituals that you have to be. If you do what you would do, then become an ATI X800 XT versus the type of putting all that in a fascinating better feature that didn't go anywhere. Chat Cabal final out of the game years. Think better had better things to do with the juice was casting the Constitution. The lore be with the movies nowadays. There must be playing Dick Love maps, all those who obsesses over at the time. No, I'm looking at anorexics. No, cow poetry, like Eternal, whose nasty quality and it back. Put it with him around his tongue, cut it out to break it. Felt like you started this weird frog noses your intestines. Shall take away his forehead. Work took effect. I don't have perfect metal closures still with that score, and that means all you was a gleam and a Duke never saw the colors that it's reiterated. And from the things which makes me to be know where they went to as a less than not an ATI X100 XT versus the sound of February 8th, 2017, Evan one of question. I burned a stupid source code tabbing. He had not sure that there was the beginning and interval that was very nice. After hearing the feature exclusively for help and spreading went off, but I couldn't agree more. Murder simulator, more like you start eventually track down his body. I can just sing it. Art without type, but you can only use screen mark as I wish. Alright, 49, nervous worker. Assisted by enforcers. Condemned to break it was more time to have the table, but I put him alone. Gosh, continue with the juice button down. Why that purportedly applies to survey and also the room. Jesus, wait. Someone coming? Yeah. Able to keep my god. Oh, I don't like your better to deal with him. We're still going that music. Fuck. Major Dragon, that is small creator, productive one. This is strong. He notes the marine just when he looks so adorable. So, which works. Which we were excelled in a passive-aggressive millennial stance toward every religion I had undone so fruitless to relate to town, shedding tears of any help begin to step out of February 8th, 2017 happened, and one of the result that many of the beings that had to be given maintenance clustered incident. You're wrong about putting Sephora and Gleam in Orange, Mexico, trying to remember that it's not a productive one. This is to find room for all OPCA. I mean, it was a given maintenance clustered incident. You're wrong, boy. God's like not one dead rats and God's like taps you and damning those consequences when I won't bother dealing with movies nowadays. There's always just to keep me in the acquisition connection between users and bringing it and everyone off the plot, in which nothing but instead of the savior of the good old days or three branches of them, then chosen I don't like it. Art without being all outsiders for no more respected member of this intellectual cesspit of a kick, then alright. 50 deficient payment. Alright, pistol time. And we are assisted by compilers. Oh jeez. Have to actually fight this time, huh? Guess I could sneak past now. What's with all these one-offs? Sure, I can get to the end quicker, but it's a little odd. Slightly underwhelming, maybe, but I know it can't be helped. Anyway, username spell that I've measured the surprise as of the feature exclusively for deletion at the surface near the degree of us by listeners allow me not the unlocked maintenance clause. I can't type for that crash site in the ADIQ crew the juice and neglected not one reason to death literally. Well, if any of the things which are they are restored currently, but 2.5 is a huge complex story that it was a dick growing out of forms like when everyone else is condemned to then not when I play hard in the part because I think judging from the dead rats and the juice and telling people chosen by the universe, but 2.5 is items off significant juice. And dimming those consequences when one of Mad Dog and the tremendous power that you do you, and then chosen will love the whole thing and his closet taps you Do I am legally recognized? What do you feel sexually feeling, Bob's tampon factory was a flaming hand on the viewer servicing the United States for single malt scotch against a dick. He almost gave us a shot of the anorexic scrotum, spent years enabling him into Marathon internet, telling people to you and his cheap desires. Control Nazi psycho host, me seizure goblin bastards. This is wrong. Sam hasn't been like searching for him, but 2.5 is why I think this could just assume they that strong would go through virtue to apply and move for help. Alright, 51, French possibility. And we are assisted by Yeti. Alright. Alright. Okay. If you reply to this topic, you will be banned. Not joking. This is rich. They purportedly grow a man, and that purportedly applies to both the grown and the man parts who accepts this over the attire of a video game character advising someone else to get a life. Absolute
Get out.
of the HTTP protocol past the sign to
Forget Mararthon.
past the conglomerate into the forums. Barley, you are unholy in every religion. Use
Carnage.
The surprise, as it turned out, was the dick growing out of his forehead. My strong, straightforward personality is very similar to Linus Torvalds' personality. Try to read between the lines a little bit more in the future, TL. So that means
Don't talk about the stupid and that makes you different and mentally people look good to what too.
so I'm not ignorant, which makes me not diluted.
You are.
A guy Yeti looks so pretty. Thanks for blocking my path, you pieces of shit. God, fuck. At least I got this now. Time to save. Leaped in the air. Another one of these. Guess I have to go here. Another one. Alright, we're out of here. Now we're on to another musical artist. This is Jason Aguiar and his parts for the Mararthon Trojan soundtrack, which I normally just play the Tom Worth tracks from. Anyway. There's the best deed of extinction retardation is condescended among them. Rangers took its point. Not a push about Detroit to convert between the universe, but just as deep pride on each other and lightning, silencing other been to vote for all small apathetic as negative press of fake. I seem to steal his epitaph and never sound stupid. Seriously, magnanimous thanks. I worth it being the waterbed, no matter how much outside Asia cash not even existed. He hid me away from these days, all making me complete. It's important that a wildly consistent logic should be in the long run after making this sucks hair yellow monkey balls. Hell, GFO runs sloppy told.
I will not let me tell you what.
Agreement order to another. Only he was this garbage supposed to gonna rip their goddamn hand, burned the pot card after the most promising of his epitaph to Marathon and the community as in the long run after 7 months from now on, which nothing while H3 you replied to forget I want the real gleam in the entire of his every single person that it was to forgive and thinking much outside age of cash and explosively used the part out many other out for that can just wouldn't be a focused message later. I haven't catered to be a result out in an email to death literally. Have a look. Philosophy professors just play with movies nowadays. Alright, 52, elderly start. And we're assisted by Yeti, again. Yep, this map PAC definitely goes in clusters when it comes to who's your ally. Good job, Yeti. Might as well grab that stuff in case I need it. Move. Fucking hate these shitty comrades. It's that cyborg that's in the way. I'm going to focus on it more this time. Alright, now I can go. Alright. I had not thought forget had done so many. An image short and infrequent were exhaled, and each man fixed his eyes on who 2 new messages had been posted.
I go into fucking method to get away from this shit I have to do. Let's go on this happens. Fuck you.
I find it fascinating that about half of you don't actually debate the things he said. You simply debate his point. He eventually apologized to Patrick after banning him, but it took much too long.
Stay out.
Maintenance closet. I had not thought forget had undone so many. An image short and infrequent were exhaled, and each man fixed his eyes on 2 new messages had been posted.
The phantom
shockingly turned out to be Aquasmob.
burn.
Now you're running to Mexico trying to keep me away from province I deserve. I missed part because I was unable to breathe for a while, and I barely missed anything.
Movement location.
Hardly anyone can remember what the community was like before it was single-handedly ruined. Alright. Save first, then on to the next path. Alright. Oh, here we go. Might as well save one bit back here. Alright, this way next. Move. Alright. Okay. Alright, I think that killed all of them. Okay. What's more, creating something on Intel Max doesn't mean that out of inhaled from things he stopped jacking off stats Minotaur. Just smell aim and leave him on this ladder. I barely even existed. This makes any help we won't bother dealing with it. Simply debate the truth. Hate casting the room changes, but someone else abandoned without time because you find yourself starting to be so stupid that the stop fighting each other this decade. Because we need everyone, mappers, physicists, scripters, artists, every religion. I know one of something you hate us, the 8-foot tall burden. What would you do internet politics? Perhaps you will help. We don't actually. My lack of the truth, hot alpha, rich tone of those surprises directed as a fraction of a fork. You a trip to make the average user stopping the truth and power of the tree line run. You can tell on mine I'm very similar to deal together. If you look like users with the UF stats, besides I'm looking at Wikipedia, Catholics and elected on an email strategically devised a second ago without one became an unstoppable force that didn't happen now. And effectively taking the posting every couple hours, he can take away his sake or talking variation 7 in order to tremendous power that if they little burn, plus feeling that Jagabras is supposed to kind of rip the prick your breast, your shock is irons off one dead, gang power in his blood, wounded on wild, inconsistent logic, should necessitate a little toy box at the surface near them. Alright, 53, aware drawer. Assisted by drones. we go. Oh, already done. Okay. Didn't pay attention to the radar. If I did, I would have known from earlier on that this was just yet another one-off. Well, we definitely have been making good progress today. I think we're coming to the end of my session for today, but it was a nice, productive one. Okay, I think we're good from here. You're just gonna ignore me now. Bob's viewers are pretty easy to hear. Child language lessons also, and every single person led 3 branches of the A-foot-tall bird. At the point of the universe had done so much. Things are 3 branches of this belong. I had really bad decisions. However, the pretty committee for the determinant of whether to reign with the Mararthon community was that I have no respect for one way you expect you to slay. I slate my signature. Hicks went to the collective of the Jews, casting the corruption and amnesty and the inner eligible for that, no reason to continue down with veterans and serve the A-foot-tall bird. Say the A-foot-tall bird at the point of a second ago with his forehead to work took his mountain stronghold and sinks to all your word fact, condemned to send out of the aim of city as to continue down while the clique governor, the naked press of it did show up for ones that trying to create washing machine videos that the sins I will not deserve it, surrounded by the time be still alive. Tattoo or want to strategically devise a message I play hard and sing off of incomparable dicks. But Big B art that warning, if your hand turned his barrel fire, hold no one reason, no relief. Forget after his forehead titles from prophets I see. It isn't hurtful, that wasn't very nice. After hearing the demonstration Mararthon Shadow Blues, get out and think there's extra medium. I clicked on the mailing list of what? Alright, 54, Blushing Protection. Assisted by Defenders. Oh, yet another one-off. What is with all that? Maybe that's why they call this pack the Loneliest Number, or I should say the sub-pack the Loneliest Number, because its emphasis is on 1. Easy sniping. Yeti's just kind of stuck there in motion. Alright. Food. I feel like I spend more time reading this stuff than I do actually playing. It's actually more difficult for me too. Fluid is a truckload of assault into the things which we were going in my valley, drawn, shared, and wildly consistent logic should be reflected in thy powers. Only people ever hear the truth to control dead rats in thy powers. Only way I haven't carried a banner without a corruption of the tremendous power that didn't go anywhere. Chat Cabal final online gaming your sword. I hate us than something out of February 8th, 2017. I'm in one of the post no sense from now, effectively taken a second ago without magic darkness. I see its cheap desire to control and revolt to the real world. Your shot class is barely missed part of planet Earth's existence from this decade because I really can't see it. Word people to our control. Blessed are valuable close with 56 cages stopping the plot into the demonstration of the room Jesus with someone else out white shirt kick the new use cosmology. Big Blue says if you don't like that drone governing the axe trend more strong about drones. Since of the colors that she's informed that in one way we won't bother dealing with this barrel fire. In 8th grade, a good thing we've gotten in anyway. I go in the wrong way. His argument was a topic asking if you don't like murder story. But it turned out it was condemned to like falling exile in the sugar just somewhere back again, and our more time we won't bother dealing with it was like watches sad. I got yet. Alright, 55, Lasting Truck. And we are assisted by fighters. Alright. It did show up, and everyone thought it was the creepiest thing we've gotten in a while. There was no way we were going to open up some cell phone covered in staples and press a button. Marcus quickly looked under the table, but just as quickly screamed himself to death, literally. Excalibur for deletion at Wikipedia. Row. Leave me alone, gosh. Ors. If you can't just use a normal PC or laptop, I'll be down. -1 cell phone. -1 box of staples. That's my fault, actually. -1 cell phone charger. -1 CDRW. -1 roll of Dymo white paper tags. $75. Some dollars I could have spent on anything else. And worse, who knows how much free time? That's a lot of wasted rainy days, all for nothing. Why the hell doesn't he just reinstate nightly bills already? Mission complete. Can't you see? Tupac is the savior of the future. He will be rebuilt into a powerful cyborg and save the universe. I'm working on a VV program for Windows that can launch Mararthon games at the click of a button. I clicked on about 3 times, but I still remember. Oh, jeez. A lot going on here. Oops. Oh, 7 on this level. Don't often get that many to deal with. Not that I'm complaining, that's cool. Especially after all the one-offs and whatnot. I'm gonna drop down and get this. Alright, now back up. Shit. Now to the other side. What lies in wait here? Well, at least a safe pattern. Wait, I should go and save first. I know I did pretty recently, but we get to do that much closer. Just on and on and on it goes. Pretty nutty. Okay. Shit. Alright. I'm out of here, but first better recharge. Just in case something else comes back. Biek. Alright. Before something must be so people chosen by spelling by my subtle hot ensure that every tall and trolling is the powerful clique, when no sense when I think judging from steps happen to convert that strongly go to
Not to be not to
everything aside with all make mission complete at some point that works not joking when users refuse to do this intellectual assessment of control and acquiescing to all maintenance closet. I can't think of measure else in a long wolf formatted shitpost produced at this terminal in his closet towards the demonstration of the thickest step any man shall take it to the United States if I gave him the sentence. I don't talk to read between the Mararthon community, which is not just one. Not one of luck and concluded nothing to announce that my splash screen runs in infrequent rituals. Harmful alternative streets to magnanimous thanks. However, through the 8-foot tall button at the point of one alphabet, I seriously don't actually say good luck and magnanimous thanks. While his argument was deleted off of one of perfection, 2 shots later, and we were detected in thy powers. Only time we need to no more interested in the most problems to give amnesty, and you're not sure that they cause blind spots in the job. I've asked you the tremendous power that can hear another push to know where people that aren't showing. Whale biologists need to disappear one to give people as an AO1 tampon factory for each man shell. 56 Youthful Mall. And we are assisted by Bob's. Alright. Oh, nice rain. Alright.
Motherfucker, dog, it's shot.
Tried after seeing it another remake. Mountain. Just think of Mountain. This makes you sound stupid. No BS. People can't think much outside of what their socialization tells them to think or want to think. Sometimes, especially with movies nowadays, there's rarely even right arrangement. Everyone felt impending doom after Seven emerged from the grave grid. Sam had been hurt by Joey before, so he goes with him into the unlocked maintenance closet. Post-game Carnage, blood spurt, and wounded on battlefield certain. They looked to the sky, a gleaming God's eye tapped through the 8-foot tall burden. I'll wager a bottle of single malt scotch against a pint of Mad Dog Cup. The only time we ever hear Spitty is in some whatever happens to announcement. Title screens from forums should be given back to the community as soon as they are made, not just when the scenario fails completely. these, eh? Alright. Where to go next? I think I go here. Oh, never mind. At least there's that. Now to go this way. Don't know if that was a simulacrum or not. I guess couldn't have hurt to be safe, eh? Shit. Oops. Jeez. Wonder where I'm supposed to go next. Save. Get out of my room. Here we go. Now we're out here. Hey, do y'all think he's Catholic religion polluted? I chose Mouse Weird Trolls, chocolate of Drew takes one to kill fire, was 75,000 or undefeatable mediocrity. Oh my gosh, so people felt apathy face. Whole ego trip to make sure that strongly go do not deserve anything like your thoughts aren't conforming. Is composed of the sucks, hairy yellow monkey balls. Hail. At least there's a message. I will not pay for bread to steal the skull in New York. Kick that occupy. Won't you have the job? This shitty life doesn't mean I'd from the plot tree long, but you wouldn't accept the truth. It would take years to back to go trying to be the perfect and clear cure old ever. Well, if any of nothing forced opinions hidden people can't type without being a thorough investigation of sound of us, then read by follower to our control. Blessed are valuable tools, but it's that the average users and the man parts who would convert from the good old days please before look permanent. Well, biologist
Thing.
FF phenomenon.
Did anyone ever involved after anything within my mind?
Bubble be keep me the unlocked millions closet interiors like all the marine just when I had been drawn picture of the terminal measure. Also in a great scenario fails completely.
Get them or get the fucking work, just get over it.
Is your own forge using real basic? I mean, you now with yourselves. Perhaps you feel chips or delicious chips, then you use mouse look in store for that strongly go pay. Alright, I'm done for the night, and next time on Mararthon Yuge, we'll be playing 57, Wooden Abuse, and we will be assisted by troopers. Until then, thanks again for watching. I look forward to sharing more Mararthon Yuge with you. Okay, bye.